What's up, everyone? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am super excited to get painting today. Super antsy about it. So, yeah. Hope you guys are all doing well. I'm getting really close to getting 50 eyes done. So I think that's why I'm a little bit more antsy than normal. But, hey. I don't have a problem with that. So today we're painting Emma's eye. Now, I don't know how old Emma is, but from this picture, she looks very young. I have a poll going on. Did you guys volunteer? I am so disappointed that it's more no's than yeses. How dare you all? I need that little Greta thing where it's like, how dare you? My goodness. I've been doing other things today. I needed to make a video, and I was like, I haven't put out a video in a while. And I was like, I feel like I'd said everything that needed to be said, and then I was like, I'll go do some investigative work. Maybe there's some more news that I missed. And I found some, and I was like, oh, snap. So I'm going to be working on that. But I've just been really wanting to paint, and I know that if I don't do it now, I won't have time to do it later because of the Jack show and whatnot, which I still don't know who's hosting. Kelsey messaged us and was like, hey, guys, I got shit going on. I can't host tonight. And so Cecil was like, John, you going to host? And John hasn't responded. So we're like, what's going on, man? I got good news. So my calendars are going to be picked up from the printers, or I guess shipped out from the printers on Friday. Yay! So hopefully it's a fast track over here, which means they'll arrive sometime next week, which I'm not happy about that it's so delayed, but gotta deal, play the cards you dealt, right? The perfect world, I would have already had them. They'd have been already sent out. But alas, we do not live in a perfect world, unfortunately. I was listening to my audiobook. I was prepping canvases to get ready for leafing. Kind of need to do them as they come, So I was doing that. What I found is I like the canvases painted black when I'm painting them on like camera. I think that looks nice. But when I'm adding the leafing, because it flakes, I have to go over it over and over and over and over again. With the leafing, because little spots of black stick through. So what I got that liquid leafing. And so what I do is after the paintings have been varnished and are dried, then I'll go in with the liquid leafing, and I will paint it with the liquid leafing. And it works. It works. So that way, once I go over it with the metal leafing, all those little spots that used to be black will now be gold, and it'll match. I'm like, let's cut my time in half, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Also, big news. I will be in Dallas, Texas next week. So there'll be no stream on Friday or Thursday. Or there might be one on Friday, depending on what time I get back. So yeah, fun stuff. Fun stuff. What are you guys saying? Let me see. So if you guys haven't yet, please smash the like button. I know some people don't like it when I play streams in the background, and other people do like it to have something to listen to. I'm kind of feeling like it's one of those days I should listen to a stream, so that way I can paint this. And there's a couple people streaming today. I saw Drinker was streaming, and I saw Nick was streaming. Which one would you guys rather have playing in the background? Actually, I don't even know what... I think Nick is covering a trial. I don't know what Drinker and Mahler are talking about. Let's see. Drinker? Okay. Nick is done already? All right, then we'll listen to Drinker.
Pretty bad right now, but
Gundam's on there.
And look back in the past and see how far we've come. And it's a bumpy ride, but I think we'll be all right. We might, I think there's definitely a setback here, and it's going to be our turn to do some shit.
You should listen to heavy metal. I wish I could listen to metal. The problem with that, though, is I would get flagged like instantly from listening to music and stuff, which sucks, but that is what it is.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it myself, my friend, but that's why I don't want anybody to talk. I don't think we should be fighting at all, but that's me.
Is it the case that, like, when you become too comfortable, you just, like, as a society, you become complacent, and then
borderline retarded?
Yeah, I think so. And like shit ideas take hold, and it's like you almost need something to shake you up a little bit and remind you, like, oh yeah, this is the kind of qualities that you need to have in order to, like, not die.
In order for that to happen, you have to be a major flaw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what it takes, but I don't know. Like I feel like collectively as a culture, we need a bit of a wake up call. We need a shake to give us something to care about now.
You're trying to tell me that this tweet from the exhibitor saying that we need to stop the Batman movie going to Russia and stop sending convoys to Russia to just teach Putin a fucking lesson isn't enough, is what you're telling me.
Yeah. That's extreme Gundam. I don't think we need to get to that kind of level, because
it's already out there on Twitter.
That's mutually assured comic destruction right there. Don't think we need that.
I think if we send Marvel comics to Russia, I would see them as a weapon. Although they are a weapon of mass retardation. And
that's how we
they've been effective in this country.
We make them as retarded as we are. It's the only way.
I think so. Yeah, I love the idea of Russian people seeing like the kind of shit that we talk about on Twitter. Not us, but like, the thing that's kind of in the public consciousness, like microaggressions and people want to identify as like refrigerators or whatever. And they just laughing their asses off.
I was reading this tweet like this morning, where this guy was talking about the importance of like non-binary representation in Ukraine or some shit. He was just that crazy.
Yeah.
I told you
you've got all that going on, then you've also got like I don't know if you've seen this, but one of the many different tweets like this, but in response to like the fear of war, people being like, okay, but like, can we pause until Multiverse of Madness comes out? I want to see that first. It's like, can you
what?
You fucking as you can see, they've already been
I don't.
videoed on that tweet, but like, what the fuck?
A little dangerous in the conversation here.
Have you read World War Z? Not the movie, but the book.
No.
Well, there's bits in that where people are like, they were like TikTokers and like YouTubers and stuff, and they were literally like obsessing over like the most trivial garbage, even as zombies were like overrunning the fucking building that they were in. And that just like exactly speaks to this. Like, hey, Sargon, you're here.
Good evening, gentlemen. Sorry I took so long.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It seems
No,
like there's things happening in the world today. You know, we figured it might be
Nothing important is going on here.
That
Just a regular day.
Oh,
It's
man,
like,
you're old.
Yeah, well, thanks very much. It cost me 8 minutes. I got a beat.
yeah,
What can we possibly talk about?
I don't know. I mean, normally it's been pretty serious.
yeah, we had discussed the Rings of Power a little bit. Now, I know you're not a pop culture man as such, but like I'm assuming this is something that you're kind of into. So
Yeah, well, I mean, you can't deny the political dimension of what's happening to Lord of the Rings, right? So,
yeah.
and I do think culture. Well, yeah, it's cancer. Right? It's like, what the hell is going on? Why is this constantly happening? I was thinking about this because, like, there are very few properties that you could say are resistant to sort of left-wing infiltration, right? And the Lord of the Rings, I think, is one of those things because it's like, I don't know, it's got this kind of intrinsic right-wing theme to it. And I was thinking, okay, like, so the leftists are constantly trying to like subvert and undermine and be like, okay, we're going to replace these characters, we're going to change these stories, and essentially we're going to liquidate what the thing is. And the reason, I mean, I'm not like, I don't really care about like left or right, something like that, you know. And there's loads of stuff that I enjoy, but it's just one of those things where it's becoming so overt. I found myself having to think about it, right? And so I was just like, okay, so what is it that makes something right wing? And there's this Czech president.
This is getting a little too political for me.
Things are left or right wing, and everyone in his.
Wonder if there's something else to watch. I don't know. I guess I can just talk. I just don't want to get. I like Sargon, but politics bore me. I need something entertaining while I paint. Sorry, if you guys want to watch that and listen to that, go ahead and go over to Critical Drinkers channel. Now I'm trying to think of what I can possibly talk about. Okay. So it's funny, the whites of her eyes are like super blue. This is too green. Okay, that's better. You know, I still don't like this. Okay, I think I got all the colors I need. Maybe... like a white yellow would be good for highlights on this. Okay. Cool beans. I almost got scared that I wasn't recording that. Ooh, back of my knee just popped. Let's do this. Try to see if there's anyone live while I start painting. I really don't want to listen to political commentary. Oh well. So it's funny. Today on Twitter, someone that was actually in the painting stream last night decided to make this declaration to the world of Twitter and say, I'm not following that Star Wars girl or all these other YouTubers anymore because they're all sellouts and they're all liars, and basically insert your buzzwords. And it's like, without respect, we reject, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, that's funny because you were in my live stream painting last night saying random stuff, but I'm the bad person because I keep to myself and I do my own thing. All right, whatever. But it was just an attention post, because anytime those people say that, they're always the ones that are like your biggest fans, right? And so I saw like one person respond, everyone else just ignored, which is usually the case. But I thought it was funny. It's like, you think I'm a sellout because I spend hours of my time painting and then researching stuff for that? Yeah. I thought it was funny because I'm like, that you're screaming about it, but you're the one that's in my chat. All right. It's like, all right, buddy, take your, go take your chill pill. You can need a nap and a timeout. So I've been thinking about maybe for starting on bigger paintings, because when I was painting the Queen of Hearts, it's so difficult to do some of these little segments because it's so small and I can't like really go into detail because it's so small. And I'm like, gosh, this would be so much better if it was on like a bigger freaking canvas, because then I could actually paint it better. But the problem is I don't paint bigger. I try to paint small because I don't have very much space. And so I've just been thinking about it. I'm like, ah, it'd be so nice to paint something bigger. Oh, your tulip, she's outside. Let me turn down the brightness. It's kind of dark for you guys. Or it's kind of bright. There we go. Now you guys can kind of... Ah, oh, just popped my neck and it felt glorious. Now you guys can kind of see pigments and stuff. Hmm. Why are you guys worried about Tulip? She's fine. Nothing happened to Tulip. She was just getting antsy last night. Did somebody say that something happened to my dog? There's this meme that it's probably one of my favorite memes, but it's like when you go to the art store and like somebody, like a worker there comes up to you and is like, "Can I help you with anything?" And then it like shows like, you know, the little artist emoji, and it's like, I know more about this stuff than you do. I think it's so funny. Every time it comes up on my feed, I just laugh because it's so true. Remember one time I was at this art store that I like, and I was getting like refills for my Copics, and this one lady was asking questions, and the guy that was working there didn't know anything, and so I actually had to start answering her questions for her, and I'm like, I'm not even getting paid for this. I really bought like 2 whole sets of Copics. I was like, yo, that's it's like $500 right there, but alright, whatever, you do you. Trying to think if there's anything that we could listen to. It's on the YouTubes. Is there any show going on, like one that's done maybe, so that way we can just have it on in the background? Oh, is that Tulip? Hold on, Tulip one's in. What are you doing? What is Princess doing? Oh, my angel. My little princess. You guys want to see Tulip? Watch. She's going. Hi. Hi. Oh, baby, you're so warm. Are you in the sun? What were you eating, stinky girl? Stinky girl. Necro Nexus Firefox, thank you for the super chat. Looking forward to new eye painting. Oh, thank you. I saw there's another super chat, but someone's name is blocking it. Hope day going well, Anna. Heavy forecast for rain today. Oh, I'm sorry. Favorite VTuber Russia suddenly terminated under strange circumstances. Time to drink. Oh, I'm sorry about that. That sucks. Russell, thanks for that. Critical Drinker is live streaming. Yeah, I had that on for a minute, but they were getting a little too political for me. So, are they done talking about politics? Because if they're done, I'll turn it back on if you guys want. I just had no desire to listen to that. Like, I need to stay awake when I'm painting. And the second you start talking about politics, I start getting sleepy. So, if they're done, I can turn that on. Oh, let me know in the chat. I'll look up in a second and see if what you guys are saying, if they're still going or not. I just want to finish this little section. Oh, my little Nip. She's looking so cute. She's sitting on my chair. I need to buy a new desk chair. Let's see. I came to you, I know, when they started talking on politics. Are they done talking about politics, though? Drunks on Twitch? Okay. We're going to pull up Twitch, and we're going to watch Drunk. Or listen to Drunk, I should say. Is that mofo streaming? No, he's not. Dang it. Invite Cecil? Do I really want to derail this? Anna, can you put on Joe Rogan? I might get in trouble. Oh, Literature Devil is streaming. What's Literature Devil talking about?
I need to. By the way, this is brought to you by more DBM. That's kind of funny. And then every single time, like, didn't they try to ruin a career and try to get my apartment? Yeah, whatever. Anyway. Yeah, shut up, Junior Toronto. By the way, this is brought to you by the Great Mattress Company, or something like that. I know, believe me, I know the need for ads. I know them more now than any time in history. I've been alive. But it was kind of funny being a serious conversation with Junior Toronto, and then every once in a while, intro, pause, right, Junior Toronto. I gotta. This discussion is brought to you by Rachel Legend. It is kind of funny. I get it, but it was kind of funny the way they did it. But it was the way they did it, not the fact that he has sponsors and whatever. It was just the way he did it. It was just kind of funny. Ricky Pink says, Ben is smart, but he's genetically a nerd. Well, yeah. But he's just not a movie nerd. His brain is kind of out, but in that awkward, nerdy way. I just didn't see it. Yeah, he's definitely a nerd. I guess he's definitely a nerd. But,
what are you doing, weirdo?
Sorry, I'm like a media server, like not like a story kind of, more like a political kind of nerd. Like the old school conservative kind of nerd, like, clean cut, everything. That sort of thing. Let's see. Market 3D, how'd you know? It's not, actually, it's full. What is that? The NordVPN, I didn't take NordVPN as a sponsor for next video. Yeah, I desperately need that sponsored cash with all the shipping stuff. It's like, okay, fine. I've been using NordVPN for years. It's pretty doing a good job. So it's like, yeah, okay, I'll take it. Anyway, let's figure it out.
And in Robin, 1997, it's directed by Joel Schumacher, who most famously directed Phantom of the Opera.
No.
And it is filled with.
Okay, first of all, you're wrong, right here. Okay, how are you going to put
bizarre?
How are you going to put this movie as a last one? How are you going to do that? Did you not see Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Space in that one? How Squeaky the dinosaurs? Yeah, I see. That was amazing. How can you see spray right there? I never felt. How's that fun? Come on. That's what's funny. If we're talking about ads, why not take a day to look at the Japanese ads and how they create bacon? Oh yeah, the Japanese ads are insane. There's like some guy flying through the air and they land on a giant ads or they got nope.
Is like he e-fapping a video or something?
Worst movie of all, of course, Batman and Robin, 1997, directed by Joel Schumacher.
Is your pay to streaming? No, he's not streaming anymore.
And it is filled with bizarre homoerotic references and nipple Batman suits. And that's the one with Uma Thurman and Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze. It is just terrible and everything.
I don't see why you put it as the last one. It's got nipple Batman suits. It's got leather. It's got Arnold Schwarzenegger as Mr. Freeze giving these horrible ice puns. It's great. Like, how are you going to put that? This is first of all.
Respect. There's not a minute of it that's good. It basically finished Chris O'Donnell's career.
What are you talking about? What do you mean there's not a minute? Come on. Well, again, how long is it? I think I need that. The whole thing is good. What are you talking about? The whole thing is good, Ben Shapiro. It's 125 minute runtime. 125 minutes of it is good. Okay? Like, the Glib says, that nipple suit. Exactly. See, Glib knows the awesome that nipple suit. You don't forget the greatness of that critical. It was me. It's all good. Okay? It's all fantastic.
Not sure that he ever made a movie after that again.
Rubber lips are immune to your charms.
Or if he has, nobody remembers it. It got horrible reviews at the time. It actually made money at the box office, but not by much. That movie cost, I believe, like $160 million in budget. And man, you can see that money on the screen. I'm joking. You can't. It's terrible.
What killed the dinosaurs? Guys, hey!
Yeah. All right. Look at all that. How is this number 12? Come on. Look at that fun. That fun was great.
Batman Forever, 1995. You have Val Kilmer as Batman, and this should have been way better than it was, given the size of the cast. Because you have Val Kilmer as Batman, you have Tommy Lee Jones as Two-Face, who's just off winning an Oscar from The Fugitive.
I don't care!
And you have Jim Carrey, who's one of the world's biggest stars at this point, as the Riddler. And somehow this thing is just a giant fail. It's not good. Now, all of
I
these
think really enjoyed Jim Carrey as the Riddler. I had a lot of fun watching him be the Riddler.
Yeah, I agree. Jim Carrey was good as the Riddler.
It looks like he had a lot of fun being the Riddler. So he was great.
things are sort of bizarrely watchable in a very campy way, but Batman Forever is not a good movie. Okay, next, we got the Adam West Batman. Now, I grew up on the Adam West
Wait,
Batman.
Batman Forever? I thought he was talking about Batman and Robin.
That's Batman movie. That's the one with the shark repellent, right? And the one where he faces the shark and
No.
I've never heard that. That's the movie where that happened. Let's see. Did Batman and Robin become ironically good when I was looking? I thought Batman swung the pendulum too far from HP3. Probably.
It's really dumb and kind of funny. Mainly it's funny because it has all the holy cheese, Batman and Swiss kind of lines from Robin. Holy hole in a donut! And it's got, of course, Cesar Romero with the Joe Biden grid, the Joker,
Joe
and
Biden
the camera angles and the spinning camera and all of that. But it's not really about Batman. It's very campy TV, kind of like Gilligan's Island if Gilligan were Batman. And it's not really that great. All you need to know is Adam West ended up as a character on Family Guy. Oh, I've lost the card! Okay, next, we have Batman Returns.
Oh, he's like reviewing all of the Batman movies.
Original Tim Burton Batman.
Actually, for some reason, that's my least favorite person. I didn't even like Batman. I know it was cool, like dark or whatever, and that's my least favorite of that era of Batman movie. I didn't really like it that much. I like the Adam West movie. I like the Batman and Robin way better. And overall, I think it was great. I think they're doing a lot of very, very. But I think I like out of that era of that, and I like that one.
This is the one with Michelle Pfeiffer as Catwoman.
Yeah.
A lot of people really like this movie. I'm not one of those people. So as you will see in my rankings here, I don't like Tim Burton Batman. I think it is way too stylized. It is weird. I don't think the performances are particularly good. So I don't like.
I like those because they're stylized. Like they really embrace the comic book nature of that. I guess over the top and crazy and lunacy. Like you have a little campiness and a little seriousness. I think that's why I like them. Is it realistic? Maybe not really. But I enjoy the energetic comic book nature they remember to add in.
Batman Returns very much. Lego Batman is actually really fun. I enjoy Will Arnett's Batman. The interplay, the dialogue between Lego Batman and Lego Joker is really, really funny. It's a very entertaining film. But again, it's not really Batman so much as it is a parody of Batman, and so I'm trying to be sincere in these Batman rankings. A Lego Batman is entertaining. My kids like it as well. Then we get to Batman 1989. So this sort of led off the revival of Batman as a property in general. So it gets a lot of credit. I don't love it. I gotta be honest with you. Michael Keaton as Batman just doesn't work for me. He doesn't have the gravitas necessary to pull off Batman, nor is he actually a very charming Bruce Wayne, so it's bizarre with the casting. Jack Nicholson.
I thought he was good.
With the Danny DeVito as Penguin, you can't go wrong. Yeah, Danny DeVito was actually really good at Penguin. Like, he was the perfect cast for Penguin. There's no one else in history that can make the Penguin fly as well as Danny DeVito. Or there's no other actor can fit the role of Penguin as well as Danny DeVito. He is. Essentially, he just is the Penguin. Danny DeVito, Penguin, same guy. I saw him last time. Bang, bang. Okay.
Nicholson chews the scenery. Basically comes straight off the set of The Shining to chew the scenery. Not in love with it. Also, I don't like Danny Elfman's scores. I may be the only person in America who really does not like Danny Elfman's scores, but I think Danny Elfman's scores are just overall garbage. So I'm not a Batman 1989 fan. Okay, next, we have the Batman animated series. So the Batman animated series is actually really good.
It's a well, yeah. I mean, even Ben Shapiro knows the Batman animated series is really good because it is. Really, when you pair it up with the Mask of the Phantasm, it's really, really good. Let's see. We have a wonderful guest in the back room that is joining us today. Let's see who it is. And hello, Glim.
Hey, comes up.
Oh yeah, good to meet you.
I just had to say before we move on. I don't like Putin, and I disapprove of what he's doing. But can you imagine being Putin's top guy?
Oh, that's a guy.
I'm going back for you, Putin.
Yeah, go back for you.
No matter where I go, I can't escape the politics.
Fiscal nasty beast, right?
Like, I think about being in Ukraine during the Russian occupation.
I'm pretty good at high school sports, high school TV. I think I'd be a good super soldier.
What I'm saying is I'd probably be in the shock troops.
Shock troops.
The
Russian shock troops. That's shock.
You're such a physical, nasty beast, dude. You're such a nasty physical beast right now.
In Russia. Like, see, just want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. I prefer that. It wasn't me. That was the Batman from Tim Burton's Batman. The Bruce Wayne from Tim Burton's Batman. I think he's just pretending like, want to get nuts? Let's get nuts. I assume your favorite Batman movie is Batman, right? That was the best
nipple movie on the What's yours? Mine's probably Batman Begins.
I do like Batman Begins. That's a pretty good one.
Everybody says the Dark Knight because of how good the Joker is, but I think when you look at it as a whole, it's Batman.
And the weight.
It was more sensible, and it was the creation, and it had a smaller scale to it, so it was tighter. It had more character work for Bruce to develop. I felt like
because it was all about him.
Yeah, and then it was all, and then the enemy was kind of like shadowed him in a way, but also the lesson of Batman's morality is kind of interesting too. The Dark Knight is like more fun, obviously, because Joker's the best. I think that was my rule for like trilogy, where the first installation has to be a lesser known villain, and so you can focus more on the main character. So they can establish, they can have their story established, and then in your second installment, then you go crazy with villains and whatever. You don't have to, then you can't, because we already know everything that's here. It's Marcus Aurelius' label reclaims Chernobyl for the people. Yes,
That's what you think.
let's see.
So the worst one was Batman and Robin. The next one was Batman Returns with Val Kilmer.
But Batman and Robin is the best one.
Because I missed it. I just missed it for a sec. I mean, Batman and Robin, I remember, was like one of the first movie sets I ever on as like a little tiny kid. So yeah, I like it. But it's also a terrible, terrible movie.
Oh, it's god awful.
But
It's amazing.
I think that everything after the Tim Burton Batman movie wasn't very good because it got really corny. I think they misinterpreted the first movie's mixture of comic book, because 90s comic book movie means goofy, and I think the last goofy superhero movie was probably like Spider-Man 3, and then after that everything went to Batman Begins in 2006. It was more about realism. And then when Dark Knight...
That was 2006.
Same year, that's
God, I feel old.
Successful superheroes. It's either dark and brooding, which is like the DC, what Zack Snyder interpreted from Nolan's work, or it's the Jon Favreau, Iron Man, quippy, Joss Whedon thing. And that's the range we have now. And I think that era is coming to an end and being replenished by... I think the next generation is going to make content based on work that isn't based on the previous movie work. Because when I see the new Batman movie, it looks like the Arkham Asylum games. Like it has the same aesthetic, this really specifically noir look, like a dark look and kind of rainy.
So like depressing look. Let's see. Anyway, first of all, we have some music. Okay. There's some Streamlabs. Let's see. So the first one is $1 by Adolf Hitler. Very much. Nice. Adolf Hitler says, "Now I'm not the one defending the hero unless it's outside of children's playground, but I try to go easy on him and try to suggest a very small code of politics because
Excuse me.
he's trying a lot."
I don't necessarily disagree with these conclusions yet. I don't know why Batman animated series is so low. Well, I don't know why it's even included.
Hey, I'm not streaming right now.
Yeah.
She's in here with me.
Master of the Fans House.
That's because Master of Fans.
Yeah.
And what's more?
Do you want to go with him now? Okay.
Blue
Okay. Go on, go get him. Let's go get him. Let's go get him.
like,
Let's go get him.
thank you very much for the $1 to stream that.
Nice.
I really don't think that it was a crazy version of porn. I like to feel the vicious, costume mob boss.
She found her boy human.
I think it played like Asylum.
It's my boy human. I have to remind her that.
Origins was the first one. Makes sense you do a violent compensation for his pride. I kind of like the penguin also from the other one. Was it the Telltale game? A little bit. I like him a little bit. It was a little weird, but I do like the penguin, I guess. But I do like my favorite penguin, of course, is the animated. Like it's kind of sophisticated, all that stuff. I kind of just like a pompous guy. He's like rich.
I don't like him. I think he's a weak character. I don't like the storybook Batman characters because it's impossible to take him seriously. Like Penguin, this little short, weird-looking dude, and then Mad Hatter, straight out of Alice in Wonderland. It's stupid to me. Ventriloquist, even Clayface. Like I don't like the corny villains. But then when you take the ones that are like Riddler or Joker, you have so much to work with as a writer because what Riddler is.
You can mention Killer Croc or Baby Doll.
Things for Batman to solve, and Batman is a detective, so that's like in glove, and it's going to be something to be like convoluted and figure out. Joker is chaotic. It's like primordial forces. Someone who's really ordered and someone who's really chaotic. And then a lot of the other characters are just kind of one note. Like there's only so much you can do with Mr. Freeze.
Oh yeah, okay.
It's not even them in the episodes in the animated series, but they've another guest in that room. I see who it is. And hello, Shiny. Welcome, welcome.
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good, pretty good. Just watching this little Ben Shapiro video. Just give us a little week. Yeah, I know you're watching.
Yeah, I heard you talk about characters, and this is something that's just a very quick jumping off point, because also I thought it's a very little short conversation. Because I've recently been thinking a lot about characters, especially after watching Arcane, because for so long there's kind of been an acceptance of how to say it, more simplistic motivations in characters. I'm not necessarily talking about a lot of the poorly written media stories that we get in Marvel, or like I said, we're not talking about Captain Marvel motivations where she has them already, but she also has them. But I'm more talking about where we have the character like Luke Skywalker. Now, I'm not going to shit on Star Wars by any means, at least the original trilogy, but there seems to be a lack of want to ever move on from the simplistic characters that we often get, well written or not, and there's not been much of a push to flesh out every character in story. And when I watched Arcane, this is one of the things that I started to really think about, because in Arcane, for instance, almost every character is fleshed out in their motivations. They're all the hero of their own stories. There isn't a character which is just bad for the sake of being bad, like the Emperor, for instance, or a character which is good. All the heroes have flaws. They're not always heroic in the actions that they take. Even can make the situation much worse, which is strange to say is a unique aspect when it comes to modern stories, because it should be a given that heroes make mistakes. Nothing is more than just mistakes. So I finally came in rambling.
I haven't seen Arcane. I know it's awesome. Like everyone says it's awesome. I just haven't seen it yet. I haven't got a chance to. But it
really made me think about characters, especially.
The characters are important. It's the most important thing when it comes to story. You have to have good characters. The characters have to be spot on and well done, or else no one. Or else it's like the adventure is just doomed before it starts.
But what level of characterization should we be accepting in our stories?
What do you mean?
Well, if you look at Batman, for instance, just as an isolated example, Batman has nothing, well, in most stories, doesn't really have anything which is contradictory in his motivations. Or like his backstory. It's a very simple idea of he doesn't want what happened to him as a child to happen to anyone else, and he's obsessed with it. And there are many interesting things that you do with it, but it's still very simple, if you get what I mean.
They killed my parents. Now I'm going to kill their business.
Unfortunately, a lot of good media which we use as examples for characterization tend to be older, from, I don't know, like 80s or even before that, because Batman was the characters written in comic books. Or if we use Star Wars, you know, the 80s. So you can't use many stories from recent years because they're all shit.
Yeah, you know, we're still. The thing is, you know, I think we're on the open bullshitters tonight. But you know, we're in that era where it's like, oh, the back in my 80s, the movies are great. But here's the thing. Now back then, it was like, oh, the grandpa doesn't like our music. It's not real music to grandpa. The thing is, we actually have a case because today's stuff is just reboots of yesterday's stuff. So, like, we're still doing Lord of the Rings, we're still doing Batman, we're still doing Superman, we're still doing Star Wars and Star Trek. Like, all of our stuff are the stuff that's now. Like, it's just reboots of the old stuff. So, like that, so we can actually say, back in my day, it was better because the stuff the only things that are popular now, the main things that are popular now, were the things that are back in our day. So we have proof to show.
Yeah.
Proof. You know, we got to show our work. We got a down pat. We got concrete evidence. We got a peer-reviewed study, essentially. That back in our day, things are better. You know how I know that? Because there's still the things that were around back in my day that were good. Back in my day, all your stuff that you love are just literal readings and copies of what was going on back then.
Yeah, but they made the
character. It's a bit more than back in my day. It's before my day.
Yeah,
It's a black gay guy who has transgender parents, and that's different. Right?
remember He-Man? Well, it's still He-Man, except now it's Tila.
Now it's She-Man.
Yeah, now it's She-Man. So it's like what, in the 80s or something like that. Yeah. So all of today's stuff, Star Trek is still like Star Wars is a prominent spearheading franchise.
I don't like that you're putting this character into something that isn't what he was before. Wow, you're a terrible person.
Yeah, I'm not there. Yeah,
Kill yourself.
Yeah. Stuff like that.
But what is it about that you think makes people accept the low expectations of their story?
They are done.
To a degree, there's a blissful.
You look at the people.
Drunk 3PO is in the chat. Send him a link. Oh, is Drunk in the chat? Hi, Drunk. If he wants one, I'll send it to him.
There's something deeper than that.
I'm sure he was just stopping by to say hi. He's been busy.
All kinds of bad stories that people will watch, they'll enjoy, and then they'll defend it until the end of time.
They're stupid.
Have you seen Scrubs?
Is it just that in one day that we've just been fed so many terrible stories that we haven't no expectations?
I'd like to do more like
Yes.
It's not woke. Okay, then we're going to support it. No. It's not woke. I guess. I think I forgot who said that. I think it was that game on the Twitter where he's like, "Well, girls like it's not woke."
Jay was Mikey in the Goonies. Aw. You know who I would have been if I was in the Goonies? I would have been the older brother. Because that was like literally me. I was the older one. I had the sisters and younger. Oh, there's Drunk. He says send it. Okay. I'll send it in the Drunken Cecil chat.
Especially things like Resistance or Rebels. We're comparing it to production.
Let's see if he pops up.
With like the
I always run out of my black paint.
The conversation was about the production of the show, and then I said that.
Pause this live stream. What's up, Drunk?
Hello.
Hi.
Hi back.
Let me turn up this volume so I can hear you. What's up?
Your mic sounds funny. Is it a different mic?
Oh shit, am I on the wrong one? Let's see.
It just sounds a little distorted. Like it's not terrible. Just
It says I'm hooked up to my Blue Snowball. Is this better?
Yeah, I like that.
Oh, that's because I was talking directly into it.
Oh. Let's see.
I have to kind of have it away from me while I'm painting. I don't want to get anything on it.
It looks like you have the painting on the ceiling. And you're like painting the ceiling. Hello, chat. I see you guys. Everyone's saying hi. Appreciate it.
What's up? What's new? How's life?
It's good. Hail Joey, the second gay guy. Oh, gee. That's funny.
They're just trolling you.
I know. They can think whatever they want. It's been.
So where are you right now? Are you in Florida?
I am. Not for. Yeah, for about 3 more weeks.
Where are you going?
And it looks like I'm heading back to the 9-line warehouse in Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
for a week.
Are
And then,
you gonna see Taz?
Yeah.
Oh, Taz! He's so cute.
Yeah, they're getting the band back together. Me, Taz, and Jake the Viking for some stuff. Yeah.
Do a live stream with Taz again. That was so cute.
If they have us in the same room, they will. Jay talks in a black accent. What does that even mean? I'm from Miami. What do you expect?
That you have a chocolate voice.
I think it's my microphone settings, maybe.
You just take it as a compliment.
Oh, I do. I am
so
being
did you get,
pulled back into Star Wars like no one's business over this hotel. For me, it is like Last Jedi all over again. I am like I am getting like, just like a few hours ago, for some reason, I think somebody mentioned my channel because I just got like a wave of like negative, this channel sucks comments. You don't know what you're talking about. The hotel was better than expected. It's worth the money. Like comments. I'm just like, what? Yeah. And then you like click on the bless you, the link, and it's like, huh? Like
what?
Yeah, you like click on the link to see like their channel that's commenting, and you're like, there's no videos, there's no nothing. There's like, what?
Yeah.
It's like you're one of these people.
Yeah,
And
you probably got like a hate video made on you.
Yeah, I did, and they privated it, and I always catch it, and then I'm like, oh, I'll address it. But if they private it, I'm like, I'm done. Whatever.
Do you know who it was?
Yeah.
You gonna tell us?
No. I don't want people to, I'll tell you.
Is it the person that blocked me on Twitter?
No, it's Jennifer. Jennifer. I'm sure she had me blocked. Jennifer Nicholson. She's a big Disney.
Jenny Nicholson.
Yeah. I'm sure she had my old account blocked. And when it got
Did she block you now?
No, I'm actually, you know what's weird? Like I'm being really nice on Twitter these days, even to people like I just like comment like an emoji so they don't know what to think about me, because it's a lot easier now to
see stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Have you gotten your formal invitation to this thing yet?
To what?
Galaxy's Edge.
No.
Or not Galaxy's Edge. What's the Star Cruiser?
The Star Cruiser. I have two friends that are there now, two like TikTokers that, running the theme park stuff. You bump into people and you constantly bump into them, and it's like you just kind of become chummy. And then they literally told me that there was I can't remember. They text me saying that they have a card that was given to them, and what they're allowed to say, what they couldn't say, what they could film, what they couldn't film when they release all the stuff Friday. So yeah, I'm like, dang, Star Wars is pulling me back in. They're doing live streams on me again. I'm getting Twitter trolled again. I'm like, it's Last Jedi all over. I was like, y'all keep pushing.
Hey, that's good for you. That means you're gonna grow.
I'm going back into Kenobi and all that stuff, and just I was like done with it.
Good for you.
Yeah, my channel's turned into the Galactic Star Cruiser hate channel, I guess, because like those videos do well on the channel.
It's
and like
not
we all
a hate video. You're informing people. You're doing investigative journalism.
Yeah, and we laugh. So it's pretty funny.
Yeah. I've been just covering all the Lord of the Rings stuff.
I did a couple videos. They did okay. But I don't have y'all's knowledge. Like I was never a big time into that.
Yeah.
So I enjoy watching you guys talk about it. That's why I did that live stream that once, because I'm like, Let me just bring these on. They know more about it than I do. So.
Live stream I wasn't invited to.
You were painting.
I'm just giving you shit.
I know. It's okay. You're allowed to.
Awesome. No, I did a video covering some of this Lord of the Rings news, and no one else has covered it, so that video is doing really well.
The fool's promoting you, Jay. One E or another. Oh. Yeah, it's just like it's weird. Like my drunk 3PO videos, the way I set that up, you just see like my head talking and laughing. So they make all kinds of like, this guy's ugly. This guy's this guy must have a disability comment. I'm like, wow.
You need to stop reading these if they're, you know.
They don't bother me. It's kind of comical because I'm laughing at them at this point. It's so funny. I'm like, that's all you can say. You know what bothers me the most, like, is the people that are going, like the one guy that went after me a few times and then privated his videos. He was like, I wish people would stop complaining how expensive it is. If you're going to complain it's how expensive it is, like talk about something else. So basically you're saying like poor people have no opinion. Like you don't want them to have an opinion on it. And it's like, and then he goes off to say, I'm invested, I'm spending money to go there. And like, so they don't want to be embarrassed. So they're not going to say it's bad. So, but then he just announced on his video yesterday, he's like, I just have to announce that I've been invited to go early to the Galactic Star. I'm like, you freaking, you're going for free after all that. After all that. That's why you were defending it. And that's why you're upset. That's why you're mad that all of us are saying.
Oh, of course. Because it breaks their narrative.
Yeah. It's like you're going for free. And then like now the big argument on me, it's like, you're just crying because you didn't get an invite. I was like, buddy, I knew I wasn't going to get an invite from like day one.
Of course not.
Day one. Like that was the least of my concerns to get an invite.
Should just go and have a hidden camera and just film everything.
You know, they somebody sent me an email and I have no idea if it's true, but they were dead set in saying I'll PayPal you the money. I want you to go. Like please go. Yeah. And I was like, honestly
you don't want to give them money?
I was like, if they could have gotten me in the first week, maybe because the views, you know, like, but 2 months down the road, it's almost kind of like it'll either that thing is just gonna like kind of just be what it is, or you know, it's like I really don't have a desire to be masked up and.
Oh, you have to wear a mask to this thing?
Unless they change the rules.
Isn't it in Florida?
Disney is the last place in Florida where you needed masks. Yeah.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah.
Oh, that hot dog was so good, though.
But everything else is wide open now. Without any problems. But it's been a fascinating Star Wars jump that I haven't had in a while since like the Gina stuff, like deep dive into that whole going back into the Star Wars people, like covering up stuff, deleting videos, you know, Matt and Martin making Twitters and deleting it, Twitter comments and deleting them, and how now Last Jedi fans all over Twitter are like feeling left out because they're like, they didn't make this for us. Who did they make this for? Like, I don't see as someone who likes Rey and Kylo. Like, they're literally saying, like, Reylos are like, yeah, this hotel wasn't built for us. Who did you guys make this for? It's so bizarre.
Did you see that post I tagged you and Robot Head in?
Yeah.
From the Reylo?
Yeah.
Before it got deleted?
Those people are weird, man. There's something else.
Yeah, they just, I think they're sexually frustrated teenagers. For those that don't know, so I was looking at like the hashtag of Star Wars on Twitter because it was trending, and I unfortunately clicked on it and stumbled onto some Raylo, and it's like the promotional images of the Galactic Star Cruiser Hotel, and then it's a badly photoshopped Rey and Kylo Ren having sex, and I was like, ah! Yeah. And then they got mad because I retweeted it, and they're like, this person retweeted my thing negative, so I had to delete it, and I blocked them. I'm like, oh my god. If you don't want negative reactions, don't be on Twitter.
I know, like, what are they thinking? But I mean, there was like, it's weird because a lot of the sequel trilogy lovers that were excited for this hotel are tweeting in, like, you know how they don't and I retweeted one of them, but like they were writing in code where they type in they leave out a C and just put a comma.
Yeah.
You know, they don't spell out the whole word. But it's coming up in my like recommendation like trends, so like they're not getting past me. Just watching them go, I don't understand. Basically, they're upset. They're saying Disney is turning Star Wars into something for the rich people that think Star Wars is kind of cool. Like that's their demographic.
No shit, Sherlock, where have they been?
Yeah, and I'm like, we've been screaming that for years. Been screaming that for years. God dang, Sean. Oh, he retracted that message. I was like, what the heck? He's like, Jay gives head to tourists at Disney. I was like, what the freak, bro? What the heck is that going? Man. So I told Gina, I was like, you want to go to the hotel? I said, but let me dress as Cara Dune and you dress as the Mandalorian. I was like, then they'll let us in without problem. Because the people they're giving this free week to is like, wow.
They're assholes.
They're like transgender. I'm non-binary, and I'm looking forward to finding the non-binary Star Wars characters on this galactic hotel. And thank you, Disney, for the free stay. Like that. Like these are their posts on Instagram, and you're just like, what? What is going on here? Who freaking cares?
What I noticed, and this isn't like to be too rude or anything, but there's not a single attractive person that's going to this thing. Every person that I've seen that's posted is like a troll. And I'm like,
I know.
What the hell? And then there's one where it's like this lady that was in this dress that was too small for me, and she was much larger than me. And like she took a picture in front of the sign, and I was like, dear God.
Exactly.
Children.
And they all have purple hair, and like, of course, my man Peter Soretta, he got first dibs with his camera crew, so he'll get like millions of views. Slash Film, the one that they always go after me. He always goes after me all the time. He'll get millions of views on that video, I bet, because he'll be the first one that's allowed to release. These people with access, man. Russell Hall for $2. Does Gina Carano count as a tourist? I don't know what you mean.
Like at the Star Cruiser, like would she be considered a tourist because she's in Star Wars? I don't think so.
Probably. They're probably going to kill off her character in Mando 3. Yeah, I'm just like, it's just been fascinating for like, so it's like the news keeps dropping so I haven't slept. It's just been, I haven't been like this since like the Gina stuff. And then it was like, before that, it was like the Last Jedi stuff. It's just so fascinating. Yeah, it's just really fascinating. Yeah. And how now, like, all the people that have went and have come out, they're all tweeting like, I know I went for free, and I know there's negativity, but my review will be fair. Like, they all are like saying the same thing. It's just, I'm like,
your review's not going to be fair. So there's this one.
Insane.
There's this one company that asked me to review a couple of their movies in like a show special. And I told them, I'm like, well, I give honest reviews and this isn't going to get a good review. And they ghosted me.
Wow.
Because it's like that. They don't want honest reviews. They want good reviews. That's that's what the trade-off with the access is.
Exactly. It's basically paid commercials. Russell Hall for $2. So then did you give head to tourists? No, I did not.
Oh.
If that answers your question.
Russell. Be nice to my guess. Have you at least gotten out of the house, or are you just covering all this news?
Yeah, I went to Universal Studios yesterday, and I need to get out because if not, I'll go crazy. It is one of the biggest rabbit holes since December that I have ever seen. Like, it is just I just can't. I could talk about it for hours because they made commercials, they deleted it. I have insider photos from my guy that works in there. It's just crazy.
You and like Clownfish are competing for coverage of this thing.
I spoke to Neon we spoke on the phone and we like swapped contacts from the inside. It's so funny. And they both know each other.
Oh, funny.
So I was like, I talked to my person. I was like, do you know so-and-so? They go, oh yeah. I was like, yeah, that person's leaking information to this person. He goes, that's hilarious. I was like, yeah. Patrick for $2. Gina would look like Cara Dune regardless. Yeah, her hair's blonde right now.
She is Cara Dune.
Yeah, she would. She would. We've got a little announcement coming up.
Yeah, you getting married?
No. No, I'm not. Not that kind of.
You hesitated. Not that kind of announcement.
That's what listen. I posted that picture on Twitter. I should have known better, but she was just like a picture of when me and her were FaceTiming. We were talking like a few days ago. She's like, post it and tell them like we got like some big things coming up about her movies and
I saw that.
like appearances and stuff like that. So
how many people did you piss off?
A lot. But right now I get emails. Well, you saw some of them, but I'm getting emails now. Yeah. It's like, can you ask Gina for a statement on the like World War III stuff going? I'm like, what? What do y'all think? I'm not gonna ask her that. I keep telling her, I was like, you need to pay me, like, seriously. Like 30% of my emails are like, can you ask her emails?
Just ignore them.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, it's just, yeah, I never send them. It's just like, it's funny. I guess people do whatever they can.
Yeah. They're trying to move in on your lady, drunk. I don't even bother Gina, and I can DM her whenever I want.
Jay is pregnant with Gina's baby. Yeah. Ooh. In this day and age, it's quite possible.
Oh, that happened back in an Arnold movie. Didn't you watch Junior? Him and Danny DeVito?
Oh, yeah, that's correct. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, so they can't even say that they've done it first. It's like, Arnold did. Arnie and Danny did. I love those movies. That one and Twins.
Twins was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to get access from the Daily Wire to do a watch party for her movie for people that like, you know, that don't want to pay for. They don't want to pay for the membership. So
they're not going to let you do that.
Yeah, I've spoken to some people. I was like, listen, you don't understand how important this film is to a lot of people, and a lot of people that can't afford your yearly dues.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, can you get that? I mean, listen, it's their property. I'm happy, but it couldn't hurt to ask.
Mm-hmm.
I love you, Jay. Just pulling your leg. Oh, chain. Yeah, of course. It's all good. I ain't worried about that.
What do you think of my eye so far?
He's bright-eyed.
She.
Yeah, well, there you go.
This is Emma. She looks really young in the photo.
I cannot get my eye. I cannot get a good picture of my eye anymore with this. I don't know why. That one I sent you, I think I took from a camera, my brother's camera.
Have your brother take a photo for you?
Yeah, when I ever see him again.
What do you mean if you're ever going to see him again?
I haven't seen him in a month.
Why? Is he out of town?
Yeah, just...
He's your brother. Well, I haven't seen my sister. Well, that's actually a good thing because, I mean, she and I aren't exactly on speaking terms right now, but whatchamacallit? Yeah, all right.
I'm about to do another shirt drop. My graphic novel is almost done.
Yeah, I saw those pages you sent.
It's getting there for what it is, for what it is, and I'm happy. It's a kid's book. It's not, it's a children's book. It's not, but we'll see where.
Yeah, but I mean, you're a teacher and you work with children all the time, so.
Yeah, so we'll see what the finished product is, and I just get tired of talking about it. I'm ready for it to be.
Well, I'm doing well, in case you were wondering.
I was gonna ask you next. I'm gonna see Chrissy. I'm gonna meet Chrissy Meyer in March.
Yeah. She's gonna be performing in Tampa.
It's about an hour away from me.
Yeah, I got to meet her when I was in Nashville. And then
is she taller than you? Probably.
No.
Whoa.
I think we're close in height because I couldn't tell because I was wearing heels. But we were like, yeah, so she's short.
You're still the shortest person I know.
That's not surprising.
It's not a bad thing. It's just shortest person I know.
It's okay. I know I'm a hobbit. I've accepted it.
It's not the worst thing in the world.
That's true. I can fit on airplanes. Oh my gosh, I'm going to Dallas next week. In exactly a week, I will be on a plane to Dallas right at this moment.
Are you allowed to talk about that?
Yeah. Why wouldn't I be allowed to talk about it?
Like the show? I didn't know if you had to wait.
No, they never said anything to me, so I don't see why I can't tell it. Yeah,
what are you guys talking about?
People. I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
They just asked me to go on, and I was like, okay, yeah, sure. Did they ask you?
No, but they follow me on Twitter. They probably follow me because of Geeks and Gamers. So that's... I've been trying to get a hold of Blair White. Like, we spoke once, and then...
She follows me.
I know. Everyone that I want to talk to follows you. Everyone. Everyone.
Who else do you want to talk to?
Well, the one that I really wanted to talk to, I am, but the more you talk to that person, you're kind of like, well...
I think I'm going to be on a stream with that person soon. It should be fun.
It's like, I will never leave this area, and it's like, I'll never leave this area. So it's like, okay, we'll just come to an understanding on that. It's like, I get it.
Aw, hold on.
It is what it is. It happens.
Well.
So I'm like, Blair White, come on the podcast.
I'm sure she would.
She would. I'm sure she would.
Have you,
I got her private email, and, I sent her the details, and then I haven't heard back from her yet. I'll probably bother her in another week. So.
Yeah, she came on Simpcast that one time.
I want to get, a energy drink sponsor.
Yeah.
But not like G Fuel. I want an unknown that's just trying to get out there, and I'm like, yeah, I'll drink it during the podcast.
Wow.
See,
the only thing that I actually want
sponsored to keep me awake.
That's bad if you're falling asleep on your guests.
That is true.
What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. Oh, the only thing I want to sponsor.
Yeah.
The only thing I want sponsoring me is Mio. That's it.
Oh yeah.
Come on, Kraft. I actually like that would be one that I actually use that everyone would know it's not a shill. They'd be like, yeah, Anna's genuinely obsessed with Mio.
Well, somebody sent me G Fuel sent me a box.
Mm-hmm.
And they had emailed me, and I thought it was a fake email. You know how you get them all the time? They're like, "Hello, we would like to advertise with your show," and you're like, "Yeah, right." You get those every day, and then of like products, you're like, "What is this?" And then I got one from G Fuel, and then but the what it was is they just sent me like sample packets.
Mm-hmm.
And a couple shakers, and then if I wanted to, it would have been all they would have done was given me a code where it's like buy G Fuel, use code drunk3PO for 20% off, and then you make money off that, like you get a percentage of people that use your code.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't want to do that.
That's usually how sponsorships go, though. Someone offered me.
Some of them offer you money plus that, so it's like.
Oh, I see. Yeah, somebody was just like, "Can I offer you? Like, can you be an ambassador for my comic book, and like you make a certain amount off of how many you sell from your code?" And I was like, "Bitch, fuck no. None of your comic sucks."
Yeah, but I think that's what I would like.
They're saying get a Colombian sponsor.
Yeah, that would work. But then Odyssey, remember that whole thing with Odyssey?
With the Odyssey games?
So Odyssey wanted me to move my Drunk 3PO channel, which is basically the podcast, and the channel over to Odyssey exclusively, so it wouldn't be on Spotify anymore. No, yeah, I'm just saying, like, that's what they. And then they were like, what would it cost to do that? And so I sent them a couple numbers, and then they responded. and then now we're at the like, we'll get back to you. It's like,
yeah.
Okay. I was like, you can't afford me.
Yeah.
But they actually did send me another email saying, hey, would you like to talk on the phone mid-March? So I was like, yeah, sure, no problem.
I remember D Live wanted me to stream on like May 4th. And I was like, why would I do that?
Star Wars Day.
Well, I know that, but I was like, why would I go over to D Live when I could stream on my channel on YouTube?
They're just looking for. I appreciate Odyssey hustle. You know, I appreciate them wanting to, because like if they get exclusive stuff, then I guess they think it'll push viewers over there.
Oh, that's definitely their angle.
But if it's like if I'm on like, and that's why they want exclusivity, because it's like if I'm streaming on YouTube and Odyssey, most people would watch on YouTube then on.
Exactly.
So, but I was like, gosh, they just hidden footage of the rooms are leaking right now, and I'm just like, I just can't get over. How do you mess this up? Like, if it was, you know, like $500, $600 a night, or even $700 a night, that's one thing. But when you're charging that amount of money, you know, it's, and you see what they're offering, you're kind of like, what are they thinking?
Yeah.
It's if it was a lot cheaper, we would just kind of laugh at the goofy costumes, but to like dismiss people who are like, you're dismissing me because I can't afford it. Like that's not right.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just constantly saying, we've been trying to tell you they're not making Star Wars for anyone. but to make money. It has nothing to do with fandom, anything. It's crazy.
Well, I mean, that's what happens when you make movies and things that lose obscene amounts of money. You got to make it up somewhere.
Yeah.
And the parks are the only thing that make them money, so.
It's making them money today. It doesn't mean they'll make it tomorrow. They had $1 billion. They made $3 billion over the winter quarter, which they only thought they were going to make 2. So they made like an extra $1 billion. And the only reason they did that is because they upcharged everything. And they charged for like extra stuff. So they really did. But people, they did a census poll, this tourist company, and they were like asking if people would want to go back to Disney next Christmas. And almost 80% they said, nah, it's too expensive. We just did this one because we've been locked in our house for 2.5 years.
Yeah.
So we just like, let's get out. Let's everybody go to Disney. It's open. So you just wonder if that will sustain.
Probably not. You know what's funny is actually one of my best friends is coming to Disneyland this weekend with his boyfriend. I haven't seen them in like 2 years, so I'm excited. I don't think I'm going to go to Disney, but I'll probably go to the bars in downtown. That's one thing. You fucker need to come out here to California and go to Disneyland, and we can go to the bars. There's like this great tiki bar.
I was waiting for the mask to be lifted.
They've been lifted. It's California.
I know.
Well,
now
I should say it's Orange County. Yeah.
I agree. I agree with you. And so
come out, hang out.
Yeah, I want to do the Disneyland to Universal tour.
Universal sucks out here.
I know, I've never been.
Yeah.
I could go one. I could probably knock that out in a day.
You can. There's
it's
like
not really that big. I just want to ride the big escalators.
I was about to say that's probably best ride you'll go on. Because everything is actually pretty much the same. We just have less stuff out here. Oh, the Mummy ride is like, it sucks. All it does is push you back and forth, and then you're done. Like, you just shoot back. That's a long line. It's definitely a million times better in Orlando. How's the Velocicoaster
You've been there, right? Like, you rode the giant escalators on the cliffs and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, of course I've been there.
See, it would be fun with like us, like even if it like sucks, even if it was for a day, I'm like, hey, let's just knock this out in a few hours.
Yeah.
The only ride I would want to do there is the Secret Life of Pets because they don't have that in Orlando, but they do have it in Hollywood. After that, I think everything's kind of similar. Maybe not.
I mean, it's similar and smaller. I mean, we have the Waterworld thing. I don't know if that's still on because
that's right.
That's like the best thing ever.
Oh, well, see, then I just do that, record that, I'm done. Do a live and I'm done.
I don't think you can record it. You'll get wet.
My camera's waterproof.
They'll probably spray you because you have a phone out.
Oh, that'll be all right. My Avatar channel's picking up. I haven't even promoted it. It's kind of neat. It's kind of neat to watch it like pick up a fandom that I don't know anybody. They're just like, I love the Avatar films. Oh my gosh, this is such a cool channel. It's like, I don't know these people.
That's good.
Yeah, it's neat. I enjoy it.
I'm getting closer to a really big accomplishment on this project I'm working on. This is number 47. I'll be closing in on 50 eyes soon.
Yeah, but you have been a little busy bee yourself. You got a calendar.
I do. Getting ready for the next one. Oh my gosh, they're gonna start shipping to me on Friday. I'm so fucking happy. It's been taking so long.
What month does the calendar start on?
It starts on January, but I added extra months because I didn't know what was gonna happen because I'd never done this before.
Oh yeah.
So there's extra months. So any of the months that it like already has passed, you
Oh,
can
so it's just
basically just
2022 calendar.
It's 2022, but it goes into 2023.
Oh, gotcha. That makes sense.
So any months that we miss in this, you'll have like you'll basically have that that month will be missed, but you can just pull it out and use it as like a poster or something. Yeah. Oh, they're saying Nintendo Land. You would love Legoland here. Legoland here is awesome.
That's on the list too. I saw like you could ride in like a little lake or like a little stream.
Yeah.
That'd
It's like the fairy tale.
They just opened Peppa Pig Park here. Theme park.
I've never seen like the Peppa Pig show.
Neither have I actually. I know who he is.
I think Peppa's a girl.
Yep, there you have it.
Yeah, it's like a French cartoon or something and got popular.
Yeah, they have like it's specifically designed for like preschoolers. They have roller coasters that adults can ride with like a preschool sized child. So I think that's neat, like the concept to make rides like that you could ride with your toddler. But if you wanted to just ride it anyway, you can.
Well, that was one of the problems at Legoland here, is that a lot of the rides are designed to like a parent and a child, so sometimes two adults can't sit next to each other on some of the rides. I mean, you don't really need to on some of them. It also depends on like what part of the park you're in. I was there the first day that they opened that the Lego Movie Land, and they had crepes, and it was so good. I love crepes, as you know.
The crepes are good there, huh?
Oh, they're so good. They didn't have that nasty stuff that they had on the ones in Universal.
Nutella.
Oh, Nutella's so good. So are you going to go to Tampa to see Chrissy, or is she going to go to Orlando?
She was trying to get a show in Orlando like the next day. But if not, I'll get a ticket, and they're only like $15, and then we'll go Tampa. It's not that far of a drive, and then she'll probably, I don't know, I'll ask her if she wants to hang out afterwards. I don't know, because I think she's gonna be by herself. Like she's just.
Oh,
driving.
Frank's not going?
No, he's not gonna be there in Tampa. So yeah. So that's why I was just wondering how that works. Racer 21. Jay, we have Waterworld, Universal. That's the day one challenge. Legoland, Disneyland. Let's go.
Oh.
That was always the dream, is to do the California run from all the way to the top. And there's other little theme parks on the like in between too.
Yeah, you would like the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk.
That's the one. Yeah, that's the one.
That's really far up. That's where they filmed The Lost Boys. And during the summer, they'll have like movie nights on the beach, and you can watch it. It's cool when
Oh,
you wait
wow.
in the line for the Big Dipper. That's the big roller coaster there. They have all like the movie posters of all the movies that have been filmed on the Santa Cruz Beach Boardwalk.
I want to get Chrissy to a theme park because she talks trash about them so much. I think it would be hilarious.
She talks trash about the theme parks?
She hates theme parks. She thinks people that go
What?
are weird.
What? I didn't know.
Yeah. And I told her, I was like, yeah, there is a segment of people that are obsessed. Like these Disney people that are so obsessed that they just want to live there.
Would you ever go to Dolly World?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I want to go to Hershey Park, too, because the chocolate factory I hear is unbelievable.
Mm.
Like they have the Hershey chocolate factory. And then when you walk out, there's a giant store where you could buy all kinds of stuff.
It's like the Jelly Belly factory here.
Jelly Belly.
Yeah, Jelly Bellies. They're made up in Northern California.
Jelly Belly.
Yeah, I've been to the Jelly Belly factory a few times.
Sounds.
Why, are you laughing at the word?
I like how you say it. It's funny. Jelly Belly.
Jelly Bellies? Oh, you child.
I am.
Mm.
That's all I ever am. Ooh, some more pictures have been released. This is so... You remember Pokemon Go?
Mm-hmm.
So apparently there's a game on the Star Cruiser that's Find the Porg.
Oh, God.
You use your phone. It's like Pokemon Go. What are they doing? What are they freaking doing? How can you mess that? I just sit back. You're like, how do you mess this up? How do you mess this up? Like, who are you talking to over there? Like, who is yes-menning you? Like, how do you come up with a design and say, I have a great idea for a Star Wars hotel and have it look like you should have named it Cantino Bite. You just should have named it that. That's all it is from The Last Jedi. You should have named it that.
Yeah.
Star Wars is like rebellion, edgy, underground, survival, taking down big government, all that stuff.
They don't know that.
And now you've turned into the Empire.
They don't
Sorry.
know that.
I'm sorry I'm ranting Star Wars again. Like, listen to me. It's been a while.
You're fine. I'm that Star Wars girl. It's not like it's an inappropriate topic for my content. Look at my little eye.
It's freaking awesome. Chris the Geek says, I've been to Hershey Park. The light posts along the roads leading up are in shape of Hershey's Kisses. Oh, wow.
Oh, I love Hershey's Kisses.
I bet. I heard, like, I've seen videos and people are like, you could literally smell the chocolate driving up. Oh.
Oh, I love chocolate. All right, I think I'm done with her. Let me take a photo. Oh, I have to sign it first. Duh.
Well, thanks for letting me hang out.
Oh, no problem. I haven't talked to you in forever.
We have been, I don't know, we just catch each other's streams.
Yeah.
Hopefully it'll start to slow down, like probably, because I can't even keep this schedule up. I'm about to hit 55K on Drunk 3. I can't believe it. That's unbelievable.
Yeah, congratulations.
Thanks. Thank you, seriously. I can't believe it.
I'm about to hit 214K.
Anna with the major flex.
You know, and I was super close to getting partnered on Twitch, but then I found out you can't stream anywhere else. I was like, fuck that.
Really?
Yeah. So if you stream on Twitch and you're a partner, then you can't re-upload that content for 24 hours, and you're not allowed to stream anywhere else for 24 hours. Is my understanding of it. So people were like, don't become a partner, Anna. And I was like, but there's this little goal thing, and I want to accomplish the goal. And they're like, don't do it. And I was like, okay.
Holocron Library Fox. It's been wonderful to have you, Jay. Big red heart. Thank you. I like Anna's painting streams when she adds like if she were to add like Beethoven music, I'd probably have them on like on my big screen all day.
Oh yeah.
Because like I don't know why I love that. It's like very calming to see someone paint and then have like that kind of music.
Did you see my Harley Quinn painting?
No.
Oh, I'm doing this new challenge. Yeah, let me start making this and I'll show it to you. Yeah, I'm doing this new challenge where I paint a portrait every month. And so the first January I painted Omni-Man from Invincible. I don't know if you watched that.
No, on this channel?
Yeah, I painted Omni-Man. Here. I'll get them and I'll zoom actually, let me make this and then I'll show you, okay? Because I'm trying to make the Instagram video. Well, so yeah, I painted Omni-Man, and then I was like, well, I do very detailed stuff, so if I'm painting like a realistic portrait, that's going to take forever to paint. I won't be able to do that. And like keep up with my schedule. So it's like, what if I just did, animated characters, which would make sense because I've already painted Omni-Man. So I decided for February I was going to paint Harley. And so I painted Harley a few days ago. Hello?
I'm waiting for you to show me.
Oh.
I thought you were putting it on the screen. Here I am like...
No, I'm trying to edit this little time-lapse video so I can post it on Instagrams. Sorry, I'll have that up in 1 second.
Oh, no worries.
Yeah, that's annoying. Okay. Let me get my Instagram up. If you guys haven't already, go volunteer for the eye project. I post all of my eye paintings up here on the art Instagram. You can see all of the eyes. Look it, and it's going to be completed. It'll be nice and beautiful. It'll be rows of 3.
Did you post it?
What?
On Insta? I don't see it.
No, not yet. It takes a minute.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it takes a minute. I haven't posted it.
Gotcha.
No, I show people the ones that I'm I just pull up my art Instagram and then we go into it. We watch a few before. So here, we can watch the one that I painted last night first.
They want to put me on a 9-line boat with a bunch of women and other people to promote. Like, what kind of life is this, man? I swear.
It's your life.
It's my life.
Be happy about it. I don't get invited on the boat.
It's not really my thing, but it's like, let me enjoy it now because I might not be able to enjoy it tomorrow.
Exactly.
It looks so freaky, like these, because it's like a big blue eye, and then you're not adding all the stuff to it, and then now it's starting to come together. It's like, wow.
Yeah, I'm about to post the new one.
Is there music to those? There's no music to that, is there?
No, I don't really know how to do that on an iPhone. If I did, well, I was thinking when I'm done is to.
You do it in. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
iMovie.
Yeah, you do it in iMovie. It's so easy. You just it's just a click. It's just a one-touch click, and then you go to their library.
I know how to do that, but I don't really love music on this phone. Did you see my post of like 36 of the eyes?
Yeah. You got to have it in order.
Was it? I did post it in order.
I know.
redid it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's always 3. Imagine walking into a room and it's like all these little paintings of eyes with like the right lighting. It would be freaky.
Well, it's gonna be fun when I do my show. I'm having just like the wall of eyes. Yeah, I think we just watched this one. The only problem is I'm really like afraid of getting like copyright strike or something and getting in trouble. So that would suck. But, it's fun doing these. I'm really enjoying it, and I feel so accomplished getting so much work done. Yeah, when I put them all together, and I was like, "Oh my god, I painted this many eyes," it made me feel super like, "Yay, I got something done."
This is 47. You have almost 150 left to go.
I know. My scary thing is I'm running out of space. And I don't have any space because my entire house is full of boxes. You don't
stack them, do you? You don't.
No. I have little shelves that are kind of made for stacking art supplies and stuff. No, the only time you would stack it is if it's completely dry, but you'd have to have like some kind of like protective sheet in between it, which I haven't gotten to that point yet. But it actually will take up less space if you stand them up next to each other, and these are really thick canvases. And so if you stand them all up and line them up, and then you can put canvases on top of them, and it won't affect the painting. So it's a good way of saving space. And then I have a little greenhouse shelf that has like a seal on it, so that way I put them in there to dry, and it dries them faster. Fun stuff. I actually need to go get another one, but I'm just like, I don't know where I'm going to put it. I have no space for anything. This is taking forever to upload.
On Instagram, it's taking forever.
You working on anything? Yeah, my
internet.
Am I
working?
sucks.
I am going to upload yet another Galactic Star Cruiser video. They're doing so well on my channel. Like,
good.
Yeah. But they're like, it's going to be a crazy live stream Saturday because everyone is posting their videos, pictures, and everything. I might go live Friday, like at noon, because everyone's posting all their videos and stuff at 9 a.m. Friday. So we're really going to see inside. We're really going to see, like, so there'll be a lot of news dropping this next week. So my channel's basically dedicated to this cruiser. The only problem is, you know, like, once it's over, you're like, okay, what's next?
Yeah. Because you know
so
they're just distracting.
That period of like kind of going into the next thing and seeing what will stick. Because Obi-Wan ain't coming out till May. See more Galactic Star Crash videos. People seem to like them, except for the ones that are going.
Well, you're a trusted theme park source.
Well, the truth is, what will happen is once all this stuff is out, two things are going to happen. People are going to come back and say, we told you this guy didn't know what he was talking about, or they just won't say anything.
They're going to say that no matter what. Even if you are 100% right, they're going to say you're wrong.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's going to take until they open it up to the public, and then you can say, hey, I was right. Like the other day when you posted those pictures, oh no, it wasn't you, it was Jeff. Jeff posted those pictures of the High Republic comics and how they're free. And I'm like, fuck you, assholes, freaking Star Wars writer. I was fucking right, your comic shit, dude. Motherfucker blocked me and talked shit about me behind a block button. Fuck that guy. Gosh damn, this takes forever. Did you see
I
my
will
new
say this
Alita
though,
post on
Clownfish TV has
Instagrams?
been. Oh, I'm sorry. What did you say, Anna?
Nothing. Go ahead, finish.
Oh, I was like, they have been very nice. Like they're everything that I've been
Oh, they're
dumping
super
out.
nice
Like
people.
they've been giving me credit on all their videos and stuff. So I really appreciate that. They've been really
Yeah,
they've been really good about all that.
they're super nice people.
Yeah. And I told them too, because I have Neon's number. I was like, you don't have to give me credit on everything. He's like, nah, bro, we're in this fight together. So I was like, okay. But there'll be videos to make, like if I can get a copy of like the card or whatever it was of them, like of Disney telling them what they can or cannot say and all that stuff, like those are videos, all that stuff. Yeah, that'll be my third Star Wars documentary. The first one was Galaxy's Edge, then that opened. Then the channel just kind of coasted a little bit. Then the Gina stuff happened. That was its own documentary stuff. Then now this. It's kind of crazy. Been trying to get away from Star Wars too, but they pull me back.
Why? Why are you trying to get away from Star Wars? You're drunk.
Star Wars is not. It's like it's almost like I'm over it. Like I had no desire to watch, which I didn't see, Book of Boba Fett, the Bad Batch. I didn't watch. I don't have Disney Plus anymore. It ended like on the 3rd episode of Loki, and I just didn't renew it. I was just like, whatever. And then all I had to do was go on Twitter, and you could find out everything that's going on. That's how shallow and stale the stories are.
Yeah.
So pretty sad. And Boba Fett was one of my all-time favorites. I'm like, I can't.
Yeah,
They're gonna screw him up. They're gonna screw him up. Sure enough.
Of course.
Sure enough.
They made him a nice guy, which made no sense.
Sure enough. It just seems like they have this trend.
Well, instead of watching,
where it's like, well, it was like it was the Book of Boba Fett, but Mandalorian was the best star, was the star. So it's like the Disney characters are better.
Yeah.
The Disney characters are better.
Yeah, said no one.
Kinda crazy. Except Disney.
I think the only thing that they've made that's good is Baby Yoda. And he was so cute in the last episode. He made a Rancor fall asleep, and then he went up to him and he petted his little face, and then he laid down next to him and cuddled. He's so cute. I love my little baby Yoda. It's the only good thing to come from this shit.
The Star Cruiser is going to be the ship that saves Baby Yoda. According to the rumor.
Just like it's the same one that Leia and Han had their honeymoon on, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, okay, it's up. It's ready. You guys ready?
Quick, Jay, change the subject.
Refresh.
Dogs.
Yeah, she is. This was what I've been painting for the last 2 hours.
There it is.
Here we go. If you guys haven't yet, go over on the Instagram and go like this. Try to post it on Zoo Twitters.
Oops.
Let's see if it'll actually upload there, so people that don't have Instagram can go like it on Z Twitter. Go over, smash the like button, leave me a comment, share it on your story. Help me out a lot on this little itty bitty Instagram that I've been trying to grow, and I've been documenting my whole eye project process. What?
I feel like I've missed all this.
Missed what?
All these eyeballs.
Yeah.
All right, I caught up on all my likes.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. Go smash the like button. Yeah, I haven't painted a girl's eye in a while, so I don't know how old Emma is, but she looks pretty young. I'll get this queued up on my art Instagrams or my art tweeters too. Have you ever drawn anything, Drunk?
Yeah. I painted too.
Any good?
For maybe a third grader. I like it though. Like I used to like to watch tutorials. You know, you have all the paint out and they're just like blend it. It's very basic, but it's just like blend this and let's paint a rock. You know.
Now,
they tell you to get like a 2-inch brush or something. So it's kind of interesting.
If you guys are on Twitter, here it is on Twitter. Go give it a like, go give it a share, and leave a comment. Really appreciate it. Please and thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me on.
No problem. Let me show you my other paintings that you missed. So let's stop screen sharing. I'll make myself large. I'm gonna have to zoom out a little bit. Ignore my messy desk, everyone. That comes with the territory. No, wrong way. And well, there's the water. No. Okay. So it's still wet. And I just added varnish on the Omni-Man, so this is going to be tricky.
All right.
So this was my Harley Quinn that I painted the other day.
Oh, look at that.
All right, so here's little Harley. Month of February.
Boy, that's a little adultish.
So it's the way that Bruce Timm drew her.
Yeah.
It took me forever to paint this boob. It was such a pain in the butt. But yeah, so this is
that's awesome. Is that going to be available on the Etsy store?
Of course it will.
Yeah. Yeah, everybody in the chat saying boobies.
Of course.
Boobies.
Why do you think the Joker keeps her around?
Yeah.
And then this is my Omni-Man painting.
That is incredible.
Thank you.
That's awesome.
Thanks. This will be available eventually on my Etsy too. This one's super wet because there's varnish on it right now.
That's what she said.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that was those were what I've been doing. Let's yeah, but
looks
everyone
good.
thanks. Everyone, thanks for watching. I'm done, so I'm gonna end this because I got to get ready for the Jack show tonight. Got to make sure that I
I'm gonna go
eaten,
eat.
Go pee because I have to pee, do my hair, makeup, all of that, be on camera for the Jack show. So everyone, thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. If you haven't volunteered for the Eye Project, please do so. If you haven't, go and sub to my friend Drunk 3PO's channel, who was kind enough to stop by.
And everyone, thanks so much
Thank
for being
you.
here. Have a great rest of your day, morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. May the force be with you, because you are really, really, really